Well played, an all-action display from you. A goal, a block, a penalty one, another penalty one, an overturn. I'm probably forgetting things, but is the most important thing that all of that contributed to Liverpool beating Chelsea?
Well, yeah, it's the most important thing. You've said it then. You know, we came away with a win. It's the most important thing. Was involved in a lot as well, as you said. But I'm happy that we won.
So tell us about the block from PALMER. Did you think you're in trouble? Like as he shapes to shoot, it looks like he's getting it away.
We know how important he is for the whole their team. You know how many goals he scores and then his assist as well. So you know I had it in my mind to, you know, if I can keep cool, quiet, then it's a huge part of their game gone. But yeah, I see in the air he was a little bit free and I knew it was on me. So yeah, I done a little bit of a slide and he still had the ball. And then I thought, I put my foot there and we was hope. And yeah, I blocked the shot. So yeah, he didn't score an assist, so I'm happy.
And then 1 minute 54 later, I think it was, you're in the other box winning a penalty.
Yeah, was that the one when it was an actual penalty?
The actual penalty.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember I played the ball and then I made a run and then it hit me back and it was just there. So
feel pretty clear to you?
I mean, I never dive.
I'm not suggesting you do.
I felt that contact and stuff, so I went down. It was a penalty, yeah.
Big part of the job under this manager, probably under the old one as well, to get up and down, to be in both boxes.
Yeah, I mean, I told the lads that, I said,
lovely
I've
form.
just done a flip, but I've actually got to sort of whack a little bit, but I didn't even know what happened, if I'm honest. But yeah, I didn't have it, so, but it's fine.
Were you surprised it got overturned? I mean, you won't have seen the replays. It is a weird one, because actually from one replay, it looks a penalty. From another, it looks like he gets a chunk of the ball.
I've not seen it. I didn't feel any sort of trips, anything like that. I know that he came and, you know, we collided and stuff, but I don't know. I've not seen it back, so I can't really say, if I'm honest, lad.
Okay, so then you burst into the box. Chelsea have just equalised a couple of minutes later. First touch, you just think it's getting away from you, and then you just get that a little bit of your right foot on it.
Yeah, you know, there's been times, you know, when I've arrived in the box, it's always been a first time one. You know, there was one against Leicester where, you know, I came in at the back post, and then there was one against Spurs as well. And as soon as Mo had the ball, I've made the run, and I thought it was going to come, and it did. But it kind of like bounced as well, so I thought I've got to have a touch, it's got to be perfect touch. And I was fortunate enough, you know, it was in my path, and I got the goal.
And I see from the celebrations that congratulations.
Thank you very much.
What, you've been a dad a week now?
Had a week, yeah, it's the best thing ever, man. I'm playing with a smile on my face. That's, you know, it's a different type of joy. And my little girl will be proud as well, so I hope that my girlfriend at home and the baby are there with a smile on their face.
And I know the new manager's slightly changed things in that you don't sleep in the hotel the night before games now, you stay at home. I'm guessing it was a spare room last night.
Yeah, for sure. I was in a spare room, I mean, but at the same time, you know, she's a little dream as well. You know, I could have stayed in the main room, I would have been fine, but I just thought, you know, it's wise that I stay in the spare room, and yeah, I was wide awake and I had energy.
I tell you what, you're making the rest of us look bad. Dads shouldn't have that much energy, especially new ones.
I'm sorry, dads around the world.
Well played, mate. Player of the match, well deserved.
Thank you very much.
Player of the match award, scores the winning goal against Chelsea, and you can see he's just floating at the moment, isn't he?
He is. He called Pat lad.
Yeah.
That's is it lad or lad? A bit of both, yeah.
Okay.
So that's the big terminology we use in the city. So it shows that they get on well. But he was brilliant. He was outstanding, and he's still at that stage where he's still not ever really made himself first choice, where he knows he's playing. You've got McAllister and Gravenberch who are outstanding, so it's going to be tough for him. But, I mean, what a performance that was. And you think of the quality on the pitch, you think of the money that's been spent on the pitch, and for a local lad to put a performance in like that was outstanding.
What does he need to do to get a role in this team, week in, week out?
I think he's got to keep playing like that, you know, at the highest level. He's up against, as I said, two top players in there, but he's going to get plenty of games. Liverpool will play 50, 60 games every season. And he's making himself on performances like that, because I keep thinking at the back of my head, will Arne Slot go back in for Zubimendi in January? When you see performances like that, you're thinking, no. You know, over the last few weeks I've thought maybe Liverpool could still do it in midfield, but when you've got someone like Curtis Jones and you've got those three battling for two positions, that's a great quality. But when you see him at sort of both ends of the pitch, Studge, I mean, you know him as well, a little bit training with him and playing with him.
Yeah, played with him for it was a year or 2 years when he first came into the first team, and he's always had the ability, always